So if you did want to put a total package together from start to finish, these are the rigs that can do it.
Like everybody else in life, the oil patch has changed so much over the past decade because of technology. In the patch, you're seeing more and more coil rigs implemented, especially in the gas industry. The Super Coil rig is helping operators in more major resource plays across the world improve their productivity while establishing new industry standards in drilling production.
If you got a good crew, you can, where that thing will do 400 meters in an hour. Just, the thing you stop for is your surveys.
Randy Rushfield is redesigning this Super Coil rig.
Revamping into a rig that we can drill horizontals from scratch. Surface hole will be drilled with a top drive, casing run with a top drive. Then the main hole will be drilled with a coil right to TD as a monobore. And at that point we'll run casing, 5.5 casing, and cement it in there. So we could do the whole hole with the coil rig. Hoping to cut off 2 to 3 days of the fastest rigs out there.
The various wells on today's drilling landscape demand fit-for-purpose rigs capable of handling the unique challenges of these projects. And this Super Coil rig offers just that.
Run like clockwork, just smooth as could be.
It's a hybrid, offering all-inclusive coil drilling and top drive drilling. In this day and age, with so many companies feeling the pressure of rising costs associated with drilling, the Super Coil rig offers a viable solution. Not only are they deeper, faster, and more safe, they're less expensive to buy and operate.
From start to finish, drilling with the coil, you non-stop other than your survey time. And when you're surveying with a directional drilling company, they're reading the surveys as you go. So you don't have near as much hole trouble because you're not splicing all the time. Every 30 or every 9 meters, you have to make a splice. Cutting the pump off, turn the pump back on, creates hole problems. And in the end, you have a tougher time to run the casing. Whereas with the coil, when you're finished drilling it with that coil, you quit circulating as soon as the shale quits coming over the shaker. And cleaner hole, better hole. Circulate it on the way out, makes a nice hole.
As the designer of this Super Coil rig, Randy wanted to add some features that would update this model and make it even better than it was.
One of the real important things is having a 1,000 horsepower pump. The 1,000 horsepower pump, at continuous pumping like that, keeps the hole cleaner, be able to play with the pump easy with the directional tools. And the 2 7/8 coil is a nice coil to work with. It has a decent ID center for lower pump pressures. And with 3-inch standpipes that we're putting all on it there, the pump pressure will stay a lot lower, which is nice, a lot safer. I like the fact that you don't have to do a whole bunch of floor work with the young fellas that coming up nowadays, getting their fingers pinched, this and that. With the coil, you don't have none of that. This is the doghouse.
One feature that stands out is the doghouse. It gives you optimum position and control to run this rig.
Control center is designed on this rig with all stainless steel built right in with, and the doghouse has windows above and in front of you so that you can see what's going on above you. And window wipers, which is a nice feature. The driller stays in the doghouse. It has a panel for coil tubing, panel for top drive, and a panel for to run your blocks for running casing and this and that. All these panels are all nice and neat. They put together. Easy handling for the drillers to get used to.
Perhaps the most important feature of the rig is the 2 7/8 coil. A new coil means it will last twice as long and gives this rig an almost new feel to it.
Real nice thing with a new coil with this rig is this rig has an automatic rounding system built into the injector. So as the coil goes over the injector many times, it's kept round. And the rounder you can keep your tubing, the longer it lasts. So with an automatic pressure system to keep that tubing round, I would say this coil would last, compared to other rigs, twice as long. Next room is the chain shack where all the boys come to work every day. And
coil rigs are the industry's easiest rig to move and operate. Mobile systems reduce the time it takes to move in, rig up, and rig out from days to just hours. With more and more multi-pad drilling and skidding systems, this rig is perfect when on-site mobility is required. Plus, let's don't forget about the environment. Our coil rigs feature a smaller footprint that reduces environmental impact.
90 days through the summer, we drilled 2 holes every day, consistent, without any repair and nothing. Just drill 12 hours a hole, move the rig, drill another hole, 12 hours, move the rig, constant all summer. You drill 180 holes in the summertime without any troubles, you can't buck at them coil rigs. You know, when they're running, they are running.